I was born here 59 years ago, next Tuesday, right in St. Anne's Hospital. Grew up to Flint.
This is literally where I grew up, where I learned how to swim, where I learned how to fish, where I learned how to sail.
I was born and raised in Fall River, in one of Fall River's neighborhoods. I still live in that neighborhood, and I'll probably end my days here in the city. I think Fall River is a great place to live. I care about this city passionately. I love the people here. It's where I've chosen to make my life, and I think that's why I take this fight so personally, and as do most of the people in Fall River.
I live less than a quarter of a mile from this proposed tank. I'm one of the 9,000 people in the affected zone.
The siting of the liquefied natural gas import terminals is an issue that has become of critical importance to me and to my neighbors in Rhode Island.
And why place a facility in an area that would heighten a threat when it's 26 miles inland, when there are other viable alternatives? This is Rhode Island's front yard. Our greatest resource is our natural resource, which is the name of our state, the Ocean State.
LNG has spilled, the liquid has vaporized, the vapor has ignited into a fireball. These pictures are from a controlled test, but there are worries that one of these days there will be a similar fire, and it won't be a test.
Just the heat from that flame alone could cause injury to people, burns, and could even ignite houses up to distances like a mile away.
I just want to be clear that the Commission's primary role in reviewing LNG import facility authorizations is to assure public safety.
The Federal Energy Regulatory Commission has demonstrated that it has no interest in seriously considering the consequences of a major release of LNG on water.
This project makes absolutely no sense. 26 miles up the Taunton River to locate this in very close proximity,
in which my children and grandchildren could be exposed to second-degree burns in only 30 seconds.
Everybody says, well, it's not going to change the price of natural gas in New England. Well, gee, really, how about that? We're now seeing what's happening to the price of natural gas in New England when we have a shortfall.
There remain significant unresolved safety issues.
There hasn't been this kind of vulnerability introduced into the infrastructure of the United States since the early 1970s.
The support of Richard Clarke in our opposition to this. As a former anti-terrorism chief himself, he has clearly stated that al-Qaeda's intention is to strike at the energy infrastructure, to strike in populated areas, and there's a convergence of those goals with this kind of a project.
The only thing left is liquefied natural gas.
I don't see us conserving our way to greatness. I don't see us conserving our way to economic growth. We're all living in bigger houses. We want air conditioning in the summer. We want it cheaper. We want it tomorrow. We want it customized. And in energy terms, that costs money.
Where's our Representative Binyanda? You know, you got him to say something after contributing to his campaign. That's terrific. That's terrific.
We can't let it happen, and I don't want to see a different type of 9/11 commission formed after a tragedy would occur in a place like Fall River to investigate how we got to this point.
We may not have the one stab wound that kills this project. We may not have that silver bullet, as effective as one stab wound can be, 1,000 paper cuts can be just as devastating.